I'm just getting goosebumps right now because we got up real early this morning.
It's not even 7 a.m.
I don't need to say words, just look at this. Oh my goodness. I literally have goosebumps.
This is the off the beaten path stuff we love to do. But I didn't even know this existed. Oh my gosh, it's just open. But people live right here. All it is just this little pier, but we're the only ones here. And it's like so pretty and peaceful. This is so worth getting up for.
I'm always on Google Maps, like constantly. I'm looking for adventures, she's looking for food. It's like our #1 app for traveling. So, you know, I'm always just poking at different things, and I saw this jetty. So this one is called the Yeoh Jetty. It is one of the 6 jetties here in Penang. What I didn't realize is that you can just come out and access these. So they do have certain hours they're open, but this one looked particularly stunning. So we got up early, we came on out, and this is even better than I could have imagined. You can see the mountains in the distance. You can see the cities across the water here. This incredible temple here. I believe they call it the floating temple. These palm trees. And then this, where else do you get this kind of a visual? These little homes built on stilts over the water. That's actually the Chu Jetty right over there. There's another one in between, I think it's called the Tan Jetty. Yeah. And there's, yeah, 3 other ones somewhere else along this coast here, but this is stunning.
And also, you can tell how local it is. Just behind me, we're obviously not going to show it. There's a man just brushing his teeth off of his pier, like his little
balcony.
And it's really cute.
Yeah.
He's just like waking up, it's doing his morning routine, and he's probably like, what are these people doing out here?
You can hear the splashing of his toothpaste hitting the water.
He's like washing his face, brushing his teeth, and it's like, yeah, you want to be mindful because people live here, you know. I'm not gonna look at him or draw attention, but when I was getting my like 360 180 shot, I was like, oh, like, man is brushing his teeth. That's cute.
Oh, it's a little bench. So this is, you know, it's clearly not something you're not supposed to do.
Yeah, it doesn't
Like,
say you can't. It just says no fishing, and I wasn't planning on fishing this
right.
morning.
Yeah, there's benches here. There's a nice place to sit.
Oh, this is so nice.
Apparently, as soon as the sun actually rises, it gets scorching hot out here,
Yes,
though. So
I can imagine. But it's so nice now. The temperature is like, this is my favorite type of temperature when it's like, right now I believe it's 27 degrees. Oh, so nice.
Oh, and you can see the boats starting to go out there now on the water.
Where?
Just a little fishing boat right
yeah,
over
yeah.
here. Linda was just saying, like, this is the stuff that's so worth it when you're traveling. Like, last night we were like, oh, you probably know by now we're not morning people
At all.
but last night we were just like, okay, we're gonna do this, it's gonna be so much fun.
I was so close to making the excuse of like, we can do this any day, not tomorrow, because we didn't go to bed as early as we wanted. I got maybe 4 hours of sleep, but once I'm up, I'm good to go. I just don't like getting up because I'd rather sleep in. Oh, it's coming out, it's so pretty. Anyways, but then now that we're here, I'm like, and everything was so smooth. It was a 4-minute walk from our hotel. 4 minutes. We turned the corner, walked over a pretty busy street actually, but it was perfect timing where both sides were stopped, clear. And then
we walked down this
unassuming
alley that you would not expect to be an entrance to this thing. But yeah, we trusted our guts and we went through it, through this little car park, down this like alley of little cute homes, and it just revealed itself.
Oh my gosh.
And it's starting to come up now.
Yeah.
And we're seeing the orange on the clouds here. and it was all worth it.
Yeah, this is what traveling is about. It's like finding these little pieces of paradise that like you can go experience and enjoy and leave it undisturbed, you know, just take it in. Like, look at the mountains and stuff in the background.
Yeah, I had no idea Malaysia was so mountainous.
Yeah, it's like some of these mountains look like bigger than the buildings. Oh, like there. Oh, also, while we were sitting here, all of a sudden the what do you call it? The pier started shaking, and I was like, what is that? And it turns out it was just this person jogging along, coming down, and he was really nice. He was like, hi. I was like, oh no, he was like, good morning, right?
Yeah.
I was like, good morning. Comes and runs down, takes a couple pictures, takes a couple breaths, runs back down. And then he's on the next jetty. Over there.
Right there.
And the reason I mention it is he's at that jetty now.
Oh my gosh, wow.
I wonder if his morning routine is just running up and down the jetties, that's a really good routine. Like you're getting your run in, you get these beautiful shots and pictures and views at the end of each pier.
This is actually one of the reasons I started looking for this place was I saw a couple people walking on that one the other day. And then I found this one, which looked even better.
But yeah, we're gonna take this in now, and then we'll see you at breakfast.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We have a really fun, we're not usually up this early, so we're gonna take advantage and we're gonna find some breakfast. We're gonna get some morning coffee for once. Just enjoy the morning for the first time in quite some time. Okay, as you can see, the sun is up now. It's very bright. And I think it's already gone up like 10 degrees just sitting here. What an incredible experience. Let me just show you how we got here though. So first of all, there's this long pier here, and I'll show you the rest as we go. Okay, I'm gonna show you a little bit backwards because we're leaving, but to get to this pier, there's a long boardwalk over here that you'll walk through. Almost looks like you're not supposed to be there, but it's very small alleyway, very small boardwalk. You just go all the way through there, then you'll get to that long pier that we were at. If you don't want to go in there, there is still a really beautiful view right here in the car park. From the street, if you look for this little Kopitiam here, right on the corner, this is the same car park, so you can just go right back here, around and back. And it looks like you actually can get to that temple over there. It's a big sign saying temple is this way. We're on the hunt for breakfast though, because we are starving. Okay, so Linda and her trusty Google Maps, she's found us 2 potential Kopitiams that we can get some breakfast. There is a trouble here in Penang. You can't always trust the times that Google Maps says they're open. Best is to actually message them and see if they're open, because we've gone many times and it's turned out that they were actually closed and we had to pivot and make another plan. But she did find 2 other places. They're directly across the street from each other. Hopefully they work out.
Food has arrived. Food looks delicious.
Can't wait.
I am not one for hot soup and iced coffee in the morning, but when in Malaysia, you do as the Malaysians do. It didn't come with any hot sauce or anything, so yeah, there looks to be some rice noodle, little bits of duck, I think, some fish cake, some fish balls, and I believe this place is only open till noon. Ooh, some shredded meat, chicken, perhaps. It didn't come with any hot sauce, so I asked for some, and then she brought me a little thing of chili. You can't even see it. Some chili and vinegar, maybe? Soy sauce? I haven't tasted it yet. But yeah, this soup looks hot, and I am ready for it. You can hear the walk going there. They have a couple of different spots to order from. That one's the charcuterie that she's cooking up, but that wasn't on the recommendation list for this spot, so I didn't get it. But it sure smells good. Oh, yeah, you can hear it. refreshing. Almost has like a congee taste to me. Very easy to eat. The broth is really light. Tastes like a really, like a congee, like I said, or like a really light chicken noodle soup almost. Try the fish ball. Really good fish ball, very springy. Not really fishy to me, but really good. Again, not something I typically eat at 8:30 in the morning, but this is such an experience. Just this spot is such an experience. Coming in and ordering. The person we got this meal from, very sweet. We were just out here looking because I wasn't expecting multiple options, which is a typical Kopitiam, but no one spoke of the other options in the reviews. So I was looking at my phone to see like, oh shoot, is there something different I should order? Or there's different options? And she just kind of smiled and was like, do you want noodles? And then I was like, and I showed her a picture of everything, of the option everyone was recommending. And she's like, oh yeah, it's this, it's here, it's this much. One? And I was like, 2. So that was really sweet. Like she was very helpful. It was really nice. That's good. It's like got that strong taste. That kind of tastes like alcohol almost. I find.
That's exactly it. Yeah, a bit of a bitter alcohol flavor. Interesting.
It's like every kopi has its own little spin here. The chili. On its own, especially for breakfast, you don't need the chili, but you know my love for chili. But once you have that chili with it, whoa! It is my type of breakfast now. So excited to see how you.
Now I'm interested. This place is such an experience though. Before I get into this, I gotta paint a picture for you. It's like, it's hot, first of all. It's,
our fan is in there.
Oh yeah, there's fans up there. As you can see, ours is not working, but it is hot. It's only 8:30 in the morning right now. And yeah, there's no AC, not much airflow in here, but it kind of sets the whole atmosphere. You got these steel food stalls, you've got the woks banging in the background, you got the smell of food, some like fresh fish smell. You've got the motorcycles and the trucks driving by getting ready for their days. And when our noodles arrived, they were steaming hot too. It almost looked and felt like we were somewhere cold. Like it felt like a cold morning somewhere, but then the weather really didn't match. So it was very unique experience. Oh yeah, that is very yummy. Yeah, light. The noodles just kind of melt in your mouth. They're so soft. Not a super dense noodle, which is great for a morning soup. Even if you're not a big soup noodle fan, especially in the morning, it's worth it to come for the experience. Okay, I know we kept saying that we're not soup in the morning people, but the way we just devoured those soups.
That was like under 10 minutes. Like
yeah.
5 minutes, I would say.
Yeah.
Because I would have eaten it faster if I wasn't talking through it, I feel, but...
We just like, they were just gone, so...
They were just gone. They just left the building.
Like, our ice didn't even melt. So, yeah, we started this thinking we're not soup in the morning people, but I wonder if we're converting here.
I mean, I've always liked congee.
True.
So this is like a noodle form of congee, so I really enjoyed it. It's just I don't want necessarily hot food in the morning like that, but...
I mean, you don't typically eat lots of breakfast anyway.
I always skip breakfast. This is something, yeah, because I usually sleep in, or I'm just like more of a, I like meals for breakfast. I'm not a sweet breakfast person, so I just look forward to lunch, which is why it makes sense I would like this, because it's more of like a savory meal, but wow.
This one changed the game.
Hit the spot.
This one is really, really good. And then you get to cool yourself down because we're fully sweating now.
Yeah.
With a nice coffee.
But yeah, we're starting to sweat. We're gonna drink this coffee and probably chat with you on our walk home because yeah, I got just a tiny story to tell, which I'm not gonna tell here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a super local experience. Really enjoyed that, if you couldn't tell. But the little story I wanted to tell is, so how these kopitiams usually work is, you know, you go in, you kind of tell them what you want, and you sit down, and then they come ask you about drinks, right? And it seems like it's pretty standard. Actually, let me know in the comments if it is a must-do to order drinks. It seems like it is, and when they come by, I feel like you have to. But anyway, so the guy comes by, and he's asking what drinks we want. So we said we wanted iced kopis, both of us. Oh, this car's coming down fast. But could we get it a bit later? And he seemed so perplexed by that. He was like, later? I was like, yeah, can we have our soup noodle first and then get the iced kopi later? And he's like, why? So I was like, so it's not watered down? And he's like, same, you get now. I was like, oh, okay. Just threw us off, but we knew we wanted the iced kopi anyways. So that was just funny because I feel like, yeah, we had to get it at that moment. And then we ordered and then he was like, pay me now. So I was like, yes, I sure will. So yeah, that was funny, but overall the experience was so nice. The place was very run down and very like, it looks like it's been that way for years, but yeah, that's why it felt very authentic, very local. There were so many people eating there. And we really enjoyed that kopi in the end, because in the beginning I was like, ooh, it's a bit strong, but it mellowed out. And wow, I'm so like happy now. I'm in my happy tummy place.
The other thing about being up so early is you get to see a whole different lifestyle here in Penang. There are people out and about. You can see them waking up, their morning routines. You can see little cafes and stuff opening up. Everyone just having their morning coffees. It's really cute. I really enjoyed being up this early. We might have to do it again.
Yeah, we were saying we might have to flip our schedule where we're up for like breakfast and lunch and go to bed early.
Yeah.
So we can be up for breakfast and lunch every day. Because right now we're doing lunch and dinner and skipping breakfast altogether, but
kind of reminds me of Vietnam, where a lot of the great action was in the morning and it wasn't so much at night. So
which was surprising. Okay, so that was an early morning with breakfast. Hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please do subscribe.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Okay, so Lindy.